What's up, chicken butt?
What up, baby?
I'm live.
Brady didn't kill you when she got home?
No, man, she don't get home so late tonight.
Oh, you're still alive. All right, I'll get on live, and the Dodger game's on if you want it.
Oh shit, it's at that time already? Shit.
It's 8:45.
Alright.
All right, so good luck.
Alright.
Okay. Bye.
Dee Dee, can I have your charger real quick? Can you get it? Can you get it? Get it? I need to charge my personal phone. Oh god, that's long. That's what she said.
Dee Dee, come here. Dee Dee, come here, Dee Dee.
Sports now. Okay. No, it's just not a dumb city. Subscribers 24/7 emergency roadside service down in San Mateo.
Sounds like you go wanted to say it. My goodness.
So do we call you?
Oh, I'm just a stranger. Loves friendly service and American football.
Something to drink?
It's hot. You know, you gotta look like someone. Get more than you say. What's getting wrong with that?
No, he does look like one.
Prescribes the best line. less reads. Now you can get a personal prescription delivered to you from health-fulfilled citizens. You'll get everything you need at a best price each season, guaranteed. From our to your front door. Service and goodness guaranteed.
Take on more jobs. They need more. Buy Lowe's Pro 4s. Earning and saving more is easy. Get more points, more rewards.
What pretty shape we're going with this starting line for game two. Very different compared to game one. Tyler Freeman leads off once again, followed by Hunter Goodman and quarterback Coach McMahon. Leads Splash with pace. Tyro Estrada at second. In the final four, Michael Toliet at first, Mickey Moniak at right. First pitch to Yoshinobu Yamamoto. First pitch strike is been tougher for Yamamoto. Numbers on the year, first 15 starts. ERA at 2.76 to get goals here tonight. First two pitches blown away, almost yanking it a little bit.
Oh shit, that dude has like, he has like 45 minutes to respond to me. You hear me?
There's a strike on the inside corner. It's hard to believe the Dodgers have lost all four of Yamamoto's starts in the month of June. Compare that to his first 11 starts of the season. They won 8 times.
Why do you say that? See, right?
Pushed in the air to right field. Teoscar Hernandez drifting over and making the catch.
Hasn't yet. He has 48,
is powered by Google Cloud. This is the pitch arsenal for the
56 minutes.
Four-seamer sets up everything. If he's able to locate that, work ahead, then that splitter will follow. Curveball, throws a cutter as well. We just saw that.
Again, everything revolves around that fastball. How that is used efficiently, where it's located in the zone, determine how everything else works.
Popped him up. Goodman into shallow center for Pages. Out number 2 on 1 pitch. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, last start, became the fastest Japanese-born player to reach 200 career strikeouts. Dodger bullpen just gets 7 tonight. We'll get you number 3 Jumbo Jack tomorrow. And Jack in the Box in LA. Now the left fielder, George Beck. 3 hits last night for Beck, including a big 2-run double in the bottom of the 8th inning. Made it a 1-run game at a time. Dodgers won by 2 thanks to Teoscar Hernandez. Nice job by Rush there. Selling that pitch. Framed up that curveball to even the count 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Good splitter. With some teeth on it. We've seen fewer splits the last couple of turns for Yamamoto. That pitch is his calling card. On a 1-2, Beck lays off the ball in the dirt. Back to the well.
Is that Dodger or is that Miller?
The last 2 games, opponents are 4 for 10
That's Dodger.
against Yamamoto splitter.
Yeah.
2 of those
Yeah.
4 hits
Yeah.
have been home runs. Where does he go for the 2-2? Goes to the curve and gets a swing and a miss for strike 3. A 10-pitch scoreless first for Yamamoto.
Hey, what do you do here?
dedicated and built to last.
A history of winning started. 65 games, losing steam, losing sweat.
We've identified the problem. What is the solution?
A drink scientifically designed to hydrate better than water, so they can sweat more, win more.
He waits. Wait,
Change the game forever.
Jesus. Wait.
Naturally, we called our stuff Gatorade.
Since 1983, Nissan has been assembling award-winning vehicles for you right here in America. And now we lowered MSRP on our best-selling Rogue and Pathfinder.
Get 0% APR for 60 months on Rogue or Pathfinder.
JTB has been nurturing perfect moments through tourism. Behind them, there's always been meaningful exchanges that transcend encounter. When connections spark to life that opens your eyes and drives you forward to a new horizon. Beyond the road traveled awaits boundless opportunity for societal enrichment. Broaden your world, brighten the future. JTB.
If you can buy something miles away with a tap, your renter's insurance should let you file a claim with a tap.
We welcome you back for the second inning. We'd like
just about set to go now. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. What do we need to know here?
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs in support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
And a foul ball.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Next offering is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And it falls. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do you have on him, Singy?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Corey Seager leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And the batter now, Josh Smith.
0-1.
And now the 0-1. That's in there.
Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next up for Texas, Josh Young. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
1 away with a runner at third. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close.
He's out.
Sends it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Ping pongs around a bit, but they get the out. Back in Arlington, new inning getting started, and up to the plate is Will Smith. deGrom back to work. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. The 1-1.
Boog, it's always fun showing up to the ballpark on a day deGrom is pitching. He's widely regarded as one of the most dominant pitchers in the league. And when he's at his best, he's setting the standard for the entire league.
That one ripped. Langford makes the grab, one down. Here comes Max Muncy.
The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
He was late there, strike one.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
2 strikes.
And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. The batter will be Michael Conforto. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Brings it in for the third out. Back at Globe Life Field. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. That's ripped. Base hit. And a good start to the inning. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. That one fouled off.
One.
In the dirt. That one catches the zone, and a count 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hauls it in for the out. Now, Jonah Heim.
The catcher, Jonah Heim.
Grounder might be 2. There's one.
Got him.
On to Freeman.
He's
double
out.
play. Inning over. On to the third inning. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes.
The right-hander back to work. Smith giving chase. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one hooked foul. DeGrom, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. 1 out, base is empty. Teoscar goes down on strikes. So the lineup flips over. Here's Mookie now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. 2 out, space is empty.
Ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And that's just foul.
Man, that's such a tough call for the umpire in real time, especially since those lines are not made of chalk the way they used to be. He got it right, though.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Cut on and lifted in the air. Duran makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the DH, Evan Carter. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
That one is absolutely belted. Pages raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Stepping in, Wyatt Langford. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. On the ground, Betts fires to first in time. And stepping in is the speedy Ezekiel Duran. That one's upstairs, ball one. That one missed.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Fly ball to right. Conforto has this one sized up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Start of the fourth. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. Fought off foul. Edman, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2016. Swing, and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. Stretches out and hauls it in. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Into center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ohtani stands in here, takes ball one low. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. He'll touch them all. It's 2-0. One down. The batter now will be Will Smith. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. And that one hammered. Langford makes his way towards it. Makes the grab. And that'll do it. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and gorgeous PNC. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Bobby Miller. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Nabs it, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Ketel Marte. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-1. And that one in the air center field. Makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at PNC Park. And today's starter, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bunting, but that's a foul ball. And takes low for ball 1.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
That one off the mark, 2-2.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
He makes the grab, 1 up, 1 down. Brian Reynolds here. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And that is strike 1.
Starts him off with the breaking ball, which isn't surprising. They're trying to keep him off balance, but he's been known to connect on the breaking stuff too.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. Next is the designated hitter, Ty France. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. Out to short, Edman. Slings to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, top of the 2nd, and here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Miller back to work. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Outside low, and that is ball one. And that one is lifted in the air. Sawinski drops into the glove, and there's one down. Randall Grichuk now.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Snags it for the second out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Heading for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single on the board first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate.
And now this is down for a base hit. In comes the first run of the game as the Diamondbacks take the lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now the 0-1. Liner, base hit. Coming home. The throw in. And he's out.
Got him on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends. We head to the bottom of the second. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. Just missed.
Well, Boog, here's a nugget on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Well, he rarely travels without his tiny, fluffy dog, Mikan. Mikan is named after a famous mandarin orange from Japan whose peel nearly matches the pup's fur color. I love that name.
Now a fly ball to right center. McCarthy trying to get there. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Cody Clemens getting ready to hit. First pitch, not close. One out, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Now he breaks his bat. Edman settles under it and makes the catch. And there are two down. Two outs, base is empty. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Gurriel makes the grab. That is the inning. Top half of the third inning. Tommy Edman at the plate. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. One away. And now it's Josh Naylor. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground right side, Clemens. The throw to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
That's a hit. And now two aboard.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Kicks and fires. This to third. Frazier on to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier. Yamamoto, 26 years old, and he was born in Japan. Check swing, and that's a ball. In the air, right side. Grichuk sizing it up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. And here is Hoskins. And there's the strike. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And that misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slinging it to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Joey Bart now. Swung on, belted. That one's back. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Here's O'Neal Cruz in the dirt. Here's a high fly ball out to center. McCarthy. And the inning is over. And we're back. And now the DH, Adrian Del Castillo. There's a swing and a drive. Cruz going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup, and now Jake McCarthy, 1 for 2.
McCarthy.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Wastes no time there. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Lined, and that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Back here at PNC Park, bottom four at the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds.
The left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
That's in there. That's strike one.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Off the mark there. And the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Ty France. 0 for 1 so far. That one the other way. Marte to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Jack Sawinski. Fly to center his first time. That one misses in the dirt. Now a screamer into the outfield. McCarthy puts it away, and that'll do it. Back here in Pittsburgh, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Josh Naylor. Miller back to work. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, these D-backs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Throws it away. Good backup, though. He's right there and no advance.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that is out of play. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reynolds on the run. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Randall Grichuk digs in now. Foul ball there. Naylor over at second. Gurriel at first. 1 gone. This one in the air center field. Cruz moving under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. So now the DH spot, Adrian Del Castillo. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. That's towards center. Cruz under it. And makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. And a foul ball.
You know, these Pirates, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. To the right side. Handles, throws to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's 0 for 1. Hit in the air, right field. Grichuk tracks it down for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Frazier stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And a base hit into right. And that extends the inning. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Grichuk makes the grab, and that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. This one high in the air to left center. Reynolds hauls it in, and there's one away. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup, Jake McCarthy, the next to hit. Out towards right center field. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now a chance for Tommy Edman. Clemens. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Bart measures 6 feet 2 inches, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So the Pirates batting order turns over. O'Neal Cruz will hit next. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That one ripped right center field, way back there. That's not coming back. A solo shot, and they cut into the lead. It's 3-1. So 1 out, nobody on. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Ty France. Swing and a ground ball. Toss to Naylor. 2 out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Sawinski, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Gurriel handles the chance, and that's the inning. Back here at PNC Park, Ketel Marte up to the plate. Here comes a pitch. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Gurriel, 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
Number 64, Caleb Ferguson.
Gurriel gets a piece. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Marte, the lead runner at second. Naylor at first with no outs. And 1 and 2. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 1 for 3. Base hit into center field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel.
Now a dive at short. The feed for 1, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Adrian Del Castillo. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Set for the last half of the 7th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Cody Clemens. New arm out of the bullpen, Kevin Ginkel.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ripped on a line. Gurriel handles the chance.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next Pirate to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Marte makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Adam Frazier. And there's a fly ball deep right field. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and it gets by him.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Hoskins pushes it foul. Out to short, Edman. They take the force out number 3. Back here in Pittsburgh, we go to the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Tommy Edman. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
That's out to center field. Corrals it. And there's one away. So a man aboard, Josh Naylor now at the plate. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Flips it, 1 at second. He's out. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. This is Joey Bart. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
And a ground ball to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Grichuk sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Up next for the Pirates, Bryan Reynolds. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Reynolds rounds second, heads for third. He's not stopping. On his way home. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Now tries to get back, but they got him. And a bad mistake there. We go to the 9th. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ferguson back to work. That one ripped left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Puts it away for the out.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And that one handled. And there's 2 away.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Here comes Gurriel. In there safely.
Comes through with the RBI. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Next to hit, Gabriel Moreno. That one ripped. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I loved Mike Schmidt.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. Right through there for a strike. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, well, you know, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. Sawinski in the box now. No balls and a strike. That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Sets him down looking. Now only 1 out remaining. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Cody Clemens. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in for a strike. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks take this one in a blowout. And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And here's the rookie center fielder, number 14.
The center fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Swings through that.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. Jose Caballero getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Kelly, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Suarez throw to first in time. 2 away here in the top of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Yandy Diaz. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to...
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Chase Field and on the hill today, Ryan Pepiot.
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. Runner goes again. And it stays fair. To second, and he's out. Here's Ketel Marte. Tap foul at the plate. Edman at first, 1 gone. And there are 2 outs. Here's Josh Naylor, one of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. That misses. 1-0. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quick.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Back here in the desert, new inning getting started. Digging in, Junior Caminero. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. To third, Suarez. 1 out in the second. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan Aranda. That one finds the zone. 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 2nd out. And now it's Brandon Lau. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Up the middle. On the run. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. And we're back. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gurriel gets a piece. Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. And a quick out, number 1. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Randal Grichuk. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Richie Palacios. Kelly back to work. And that one popped in the air, left field. Gurriel. And there's 1 down. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
Number 15, Josh Lowe.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And it's even up.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Marte should have it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now it's Jansen to hit.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And that's a base hit into left field. And that keeps the inning alive. The throw to second is offline.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And now the center fielder
went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw safe. That's a stolen base. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Lifted in the air out to left. Gurriel. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. And the batter now, Adrian Del Castillo. Pepio goes 6 feet 3 inches, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. And that's downstairs and outside.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Brings it in. 1 away. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Not
ball
close
1, no
with
strike.
that one, and it's 1-0. And another
2 balls,
ball.
no strike.
Caballero slings it across. Play is made, 2 out. Jake McCarthy digs in now. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. As we go to the top of the 4th, and stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. Fly ball down the line. And there's 1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero. Grounded out his first time. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Onto the warning track, and he hauls it in. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. Back here at Chase Field, and now here is Tommy Edman. And there's 1 away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Shoots a line drive single into right center.
The first baseman, number 22.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He popped out his first time. In the air, right field. Low makes the grab, and that is that. Back here in the desert, Lau at the plate. In the air, right field. Brings it in, one down. Now up for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He won't get back to first in time, and they can't get the out. Man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. And a foul ball. Inside.
That's inside.
And the count is 1-1. Called strike right there.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Danny Jansen to hit here. Doubled his first time. That clips the zone. 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
They get the force, and that is. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Over to Diaz. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. And now the right fielder, Randall Grichuk. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Caballero zips it across. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Now it's going to be Adrian Del Castillo. Flied to right his first time. There's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, left field, down the line. Dives, but it's foul.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, number 14. Kelly back to work. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. Now at the plate, Jose Caballero. 0 for 2 in this one. Out towards left center. Gurriel trying to get there. They got it for out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not.
Makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the 6th. And now Gabriel Moreno. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
He's under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Next to hit, Jake McCarthy. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
And another
Outside, that's a
ball.
ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And he walked him.
That's ball 4. Take your
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Edman in the box now. Takes strike 1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Tag. Save. Jansen too late with the throw. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And it finds its way through for a hit. Runner around third. He'll score. The Diamondbacks tie it up. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1. One down. Runner at first. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Line drive. That's a base hit. Edman around second. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game. So a great job there stepping up to the challenge. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all.
And that's a fair ball. Runner from third comes across. It's 2-1. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the back.
Here's a high chopper, and that chance handled to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And a run comes in to score. Now up next for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. And that one fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Now batting. Right
Next to
field,
hit for
Randall.
Arizona, Randall Grichuk.
Grichuk.
Fires over to first. Inning over, and it could have been. Back here in the desert, here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Well, these Rays definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. McCarthy ranging back. Forget it. That one barely got out of here. It's 3-2. 1 out, base is empty. Brandon Lowe, the next to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Ball.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Richie Palacios.
Richie Palacios.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Now fly ball to right center. Grichuk makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Adrian Del Castillo.
Del Castillo.
And first offering is fouled off.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
That's a ball.
Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Hauls it in, 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Hauls it in for the out. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. That to right. And that will end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Looking to get the tying run on base. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. Out to short, Edman. Throw to first in time.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
The center fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Number 14 stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. In for a strike, and a count 1-1. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tommy Edman. Aranda on the move. And there's one down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Naylor, the next to hit, takes outside.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Chase Field, all set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter now, Jose Caballero. Tanner Scott takes over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Tanner Scott.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
That's to third. Toss to Naylor. Now one gone in the 9th. Yandy Diaz now.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. On the ground to third, Suarez. Sends it across to first. And that quickly 2 away. Last chance for the Rays. Junior Caminero now at the plate. 1 for 3. Scott, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. And the first offering is not close. And there's a foul ball. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And it's gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And we're level. It's 3-3. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. He's already homered here in this one. Just off the inside edge. In the air, left field, down the line. And it drops in. And the go-ahead run is on base. Brandon Lau next to hit for the Rays. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 9th. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Pepio back to work. Hit on the ground to short. Caballero zips it to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Now here is Eugenio Suarez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And a swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Line drive, base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next pitch is outside. And fouled off. Outside low, and it's 2-2. 1 down, winning run on first. That one misses. And the count is filled up.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Del Castillo at the plate and takes high there. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Fought off foul. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Trying to send this to extra innings. Right side. Aranda. On to first. That's the 3rd out. And we're back here in the desert. Here's the left fielder. Richie Palacios.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Outside with a breaking ball. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Ball misses. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 2-1 now. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. A bunt, and it's popped up. Squeezes it, and there's one down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. That's to third, and he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. There's one. Safe at the plate, and the misplay comes back to bite them. It's 4-3. So digging in, Danny Jansen. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Swinging a foul straight back. Ground ball left side. Suarez throw to first in time. Rays retired. And we're back. We're in extras here. And now the catch. Comes up to him. Gabriel Moreno. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Kevin Kelly.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
So the tying run at second. On the ground to third. Over to Diaz, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th. So up next, Jake McCarthy. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
On the ground, right side, Aranda. And they're down to their last out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Tommy Edman at the plate, trying to deliver as the hero. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And a count 1-2. The D-backs down to their final strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The tying run is 90 feet away. Diaz steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Pepio with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And the final score here, 4-3. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.